done something better, know I'm finishing. Niggas try to tear me down, but I ain't never giving in. Yeah, I picture myself counting up them Benjamins. Surely this ain't love, I just fucked you for the fun of it. Up the rank, I just up the...
Am I supposed to be hungry? Gosh. Stay full, spill the tea, change your mindset. It literally makes or breaks this entire journey. Hey everybody! Welcome to my channel. My name is Casey Coco. So I've been getting asked so many inboxes, so many messages on my social platforms on how I went from this to this. Sorry for the background noise. My son is very loud. I do apologize. If you guys hear any other noise aside from me speaking, I literally can't prevent that right now. So in just 6 simple steps, I will be able to just help you guys with some tips on how I was able to lose 13 pounds in just 22 days. So just keep watching so I can fill you guys in on how we get this done. Step 1. So step number 1 for me was my mindset change. So when I tried this before, the reason for me why it didn't work was because I was in the wrong state of mind. I wasn't doing this for a long-term goal. I was just doing it for the now, just trying to drop some pounds right now. And with that mindset, it's just, you're gonna set yourself up for failure, because this is not something you wanna do just for a day or 2 days or a week, just and to lose a whole bunch of weight, like setting unrealistic goals for yourself. It's just not feasible, it's just not maintainable. And sure, you can lose 15 pounds in 2 weeks. I'm sure you can do it. Will you be able to maintain it? No. Will it be something you could do long term? No, definitely not. So this is just a way to think about doing this for the better you, to add days to your life. So that's the first thing I want to say. This process is lengthy and it's totally worth it, of course, but it's something that you just want to make sure you're in for the right reasons. You're not just to look like some Instagram model or to be just snatched. Yeah, that's great. It's always good to have goals, but always think about you. Focus on yourself, your own body, nobody else's. When you don't want to do something the most is when you should do it. That takes you out of a routine and that builds a new one. So start there, change your mindset. Step 2, calorie deficit. So a calorie deficit means that you need to eat a certain set amount of calories per day. So, for instance, the average woman needs 2,000 calories to maintain a certain weight. So, in order to lose weight, you need to be eating less calories than that. So, I started with 1,800 calories per day to assist me in losing weight. So, that's what a calorie deficit is. I use an app called MyFitnessPal. I will give you the link below that you can use. It literally helps with calculating the amount of calories you need for the day. So you'll put in your weight, your height, your age, and how active you are, and it will set up the amount of calories that you need to have for that day. So it's very helpful. Now I'm eating 1,600 calories a day as opposed to 18, so I gradually went down. You need a scale and measuring cups. Those are very important in my opinion, especially because on this journey, especially just starting out, you're not sure exactly what to do in regards to knowing how much calories is actually on your plate. Trust me, calories add up, and they add up very quickly. I used to just eyeball measurements of like jam and peanut butter, but let me tell you, what looks very small to you might be a lot more than you thought, like maybe 3 times the serving calorie size that it says on the nutrition label. So you have to be very careful, because that's happened to me so many times. Macronutrients are a breakdown of your fat, carb, and protein that you have for the day, how much of each you need. So knowing how much of these 3 that you need is very beneficial to your weight loss journey. In the app MyFitnessPal, it also helps you with that. It gives you the amount of macronutrients you need. So it does all that for you. You don't have to worry about it. 3, be patient. The results will come. Your body, be kind to your body, and just be kind to yourself. 4, nutrition. This is the absolute most important step. It literally makes or breaks this entire journey. for you. Nutrition, what you put inside of your body, is very important. Now, I know you guys have heard this so many times, but your body does require whole foods. So there's whole foods and then there's processed foods. Now, whole foods are foods like vegetables, whole grains, seeds, healthy fats like avocado and peanut butter, almond butter, things like that. You need fats, you need carbs, and you need protein. Because when you consume those foods, your body will then know where to grab the minerals and nutrition from and where to put it to get the physique and results that you're looking for. Processed foods are just refined sugars, cornstarches and corn syrups, and a lot of bleach and chemicals and preservatives that your body just does not need and does not recognize as food. So when you are consuming these foods, your body doesn't know what to do with it because it's not giving it any sort of nutrients that it needs. So it just holds on to all of it and stores it as fat. If you have a sweet tooth like I do, I eat a lot of fruit to curb my appetite for anything sugary or anything processed or anything that I know I shouldn't have for the day. So I use fruit. Make sure that you are planning your meals out so that you don't get frustrated, because that's what I used to do. I used to snack on my son's snacks all the time. I used to make him a meal, literally, and be so hungry that I would like eat some of his fries or some of his chicken nuggets, knowing that it's adding to my calories, but I can't prevent it because I'm so hungry and I just want something right that moment. If you find yourself feeling very hungry, because in the beginning I would be eating 1,800 calories the first week, and every day I used to feel so hungry still. I'm like, why do I feel these hunger pains? I'm so hungry. Like, am I supposed to be hungry while just trying to lose weight or just trying to be healthier? Is this what it's like? Because I wasn't getting enough fiber in my diet. So I kind of just switched some things around, replanned it, added more fiber, which is a lot of whole grains. So I started adding more grains to my diet, and just make sure I had quality protein like salmon and chicken breast and lean turkey and water. Try to go for a 1 gallon of water per day. 5. Exercise. To lose weight and burn fat, the most effective exercise that I find to be very helpful is high intensity interval training, HIIT. HIIT workouts are so good for burning fat and targeting your whole entire body and burning the fat from your whole entire body. That's the exercise I use the absolute most. I do that 3 times a week. And also, when you do the HIIT workout, it actually continues to burn calories throughout your day, even when you're not working out, when you're just making dinner or standing up or walking, you're continuing to burn calories. Your body is continuing to burn calories. So I work out 5 days, or I try to at least. I try to get in at least 5 days. If you can't, that's okay. Try starting with 2 or 3 days. Just actually start. But you need to do cardio to burn the fat. That's how you burn fat. You need to do cardio. Finally, step 6. Stop obsessing over the scale. Oh my goodness. This was one of my biggest mistakes in the beginning of this. I used to always look at the scale every single day. And the truth is, the scale doesn't have your back. The scale will depress you. The scale will make you feel so bad about yourself. So what I mean by that is, like, if for instance you wake up in the morning and for that day you're bloated and you step on the scale, that's going to show the amount of water you drink. That's going to show on the scale as well. Like when you eat, that's going to show on the scale. It's going to fluctuate so much over the first couple weeks that it's just, to me, you weigh yourself once in the beginning and just leave it alone until you're at your goal for that month or for that week or things like that. Don't give up after 5 days and think that, oh, because you didn't see a 1.5 pound drop on the scale, that it means that you don't know what you're doing and you just want to give up and be the way you are forever. Well, that's it. I hope you found this video helpful. If you need any support, I am here, and in a year from now we'll all be on the same page and we can, like, you know, share pictures or whatnot. So just let me know how you felt about this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this.
If I'm starting something better, know I'm finishing. Niggas try to tear me down, but I ain't never giving in. Yeah, I picture myself counting up them Benjamins. Surely this ain't love, I just fucked you for the fun of it. Up the rank, I just up the score. Like I did it to granny, cause I knew that I needed more. New coupe, with the butterfly doors. Fuck the average life, so tryna change the